Calendula is what we are talking about on today's show, the healing properties and the magical properties. Now, Calendula is also known as pot marigold, and it's referred to other names such as Marybud, Gold Bloom, Summer's Bride, Husbandman's Dial, Holy Gold, and Bride of the Sun. So those are some pretty names too that it's got, but Calendula comes in, so if you hear one of those names, it's Calendula. All right, and the healing properties will be anti-inflammatory effects. Calendula contains flavonoids and linoleic acid, which help reduce inflammation in the body. It has been shown to alleviate skin conditions such as eczema, dermatitis, diaper rash, and acne, and can also reduce inflammation in ulcers and digestive issues. I have actually, for about the past 6 months, been using Calendula eye cream for, wrinkles on my eyes. So, just to let you know, it is good and skin safe. And then wound healing. Calendula promotes tissue repair and accelerates the healing of cuts, burns, and slow healing ulcers. Studies indicate that topical Calendula treatments can significantly increase the rate of wound closure and reduce scarring. Here we go again. Antimicrobial. I think it's because I don't get off on the right track on saying it, is why it's so hard for me to always say. And antiviral properties. The herb fights bacteria and fungi, helping prevent infections and minor wounds and skin irritations. It's also can contribute to protective effects. There were 2 words in there I'm not going to even attempt on saying right now because I've given you enough heartache. So here we go. And the Calendula protects cells from free radical, this is the antioxidant activity, from free radical damage, supporting overall skin and cellular health. The digestive and immune support. Calendula tea and extracts can soothe the digestive tract, relieve stomach cramps, and moderate immune responses, aiding recovery from illness. And muscle relaxation. Some studies show that Calendula extracts can help relax muscle spasms, support its traditional use for abdominal cramps, and tension relief. And then Calendula, these are traditional and modern uses. Calendula has been used for centuries in traditional medicine across Europe, India, and the Mediterranean. It is applied topically as oil, salves, or ointment for skin conditions and wounds, and consumed as teas or tincture for eternal health benefits. Modern research supports many of these uses, particularly for skin healing and anti-inflammatory effects. And what on the tincture, go back to the tincture video that I made. Just replace Calendula for the mullein that you'll see on there and do it the same way. And then forms of use. Topical creams, ointment, infused oils, salves for wounds and burns and skin irritations. Oral, teas, tinctures, or extracts for digestive support and immune modulation, something like that. You know. And then culinary. Fresh or dried petals can be added to salads and dishes for mild medical benefits. I'll have to try that sometime. Just, it probably tastes pretty good. Okay, and now common side effects for the calendula is usually well tolerated. Calendula is usually well tolerated when taken orally or applied to the skin, but some people may experience allergic reactions, especially those that are sensitive to plants in the Asteraceae composite family, such as ragweed, chrysanthemums, marigolds, and daisies. Symptoms can include skin rash, itching, or swelling, rarely serious eye reactions like blurred vision, eye pain, or seeing halos may occur. Okay. Sedation and drug interactions. Calendula may cause drowsiness or slowed breathing, particularly when combined with sedative medications such as clonazepam, lorazepam. I wonder what all that PAM's about. Never heard of all this stuff. I don't take any of this type thing. Phenobarbital, I've heard of that one. Or zolpidem. So if you're any of those, it could add more of a drowsiness and effect to it, so you don't want that. It is advised to avoid taking calendula with sedatives or before surgery, as it may increase sleepiness or interference with the anesthesia. And then pregnancy and breastfeeding. Oral use of calendula is likely unsafe during pregnancy, as it may increase the risk of miscarriage. Topical use should be avoided until more safety information is available. There is insignificant data on breastfeeding, so it is recommended to avoid calendula during lactation. So yeah, I would just avoid that, altogether there. And then calendula magical properties. Calendula, or marigold, is a powerful magical herb associated with the sun, offering protection, healing, love, prosperity, and psychic enhancement. Calendula has been revered for centuries for its spiritual and mystical qualities, often linked to the sun and the elements of fire and water, radiating warmth, vitality, and positive energy. Its golden petals are used in rituals to amplify intentions, attract success, and enhance spell work, making it a versatile herb for protection, love, prosperity, and purification. Now, here we go. Why? We've got protection and purification. Calendula is commonly used to create spiritual barriers against negativity, curses, and harmful influence. Scattering dried petals around the doorway or windows, or adding them to spiritual baths and incense blends helps cleanse spaces and individuals. And healing and emotional balance. The herb is deeply connected to those physical and emotional healing. It can be incorporated into spells or teas to relieve pain, speed recovery, and uplift spirits, promoting joy and emotional warmth. Love and attraction. Calendula strengthens romantic connections, enhances personal charm, and is often used in love spells and rituals to attract affection and deepen bonds. Prosperity and luck. Associated with solar energy, calendula is believed to bring financial success, good fortune, and personal empowerment. It can be used in rituals honoring sun deities or in charm bags to attract abundance. And then psychic enhancement and divination. Calendula aids in dream work, divination, and spiritual visions. Placing petals under a pillow or using them in a dream sachet can enhance intuition. encourage prophetic dreams, and provide clarity in spiritual spaces. You could put a little bowl by your nightstand too of it to enhance that. That's close enough on there to enhance those dreams. And seasonal and solar rituals. Calendula is ideal for rituals celebrating the sun, such as the summer solstice, Letha, or autumn equinox, Maven. Its energy can uplift during darker seasons, symbolizing renewal, optimism, and vitality. Historical and cultural significance. Calendula has been used across cultures for centuries. Ancient Egyptians valued it for its rejuvenation. Greeks and Roman incorporated it into ceremonial garlands, and the medieval Europeans used it in charms and potions to dispel negativity. In India, calendula is strung into garlands for weddings and religious rituals, symbolizing light and protection. Incorporating calendula into magical practices connects practitioners to the sun's energy, ancient wisdoms, and nature's healing power, making it potentially a potent ally for protection, love, prosperity, and spiritual growth. And that is it for calendula. Our next is going to be catnip. I'm hoping to introduce you to my cat Ember if she will allow it.